Hello and welcome to Business Reporter's The Future of Payments campaign. I'm Alistair Greeno. Now, most people take it for granted that they can pay with their credit cards and debit cards online. But there are still billions of unbanked adults who are excluded from these payment options and millions more whose debit or credit cards offer limited services. For those customers, online card payments are difficult or impossible, especially when it comes to cross-border transactions. Accepting alternative payment methods online would bring about the financial inclusion of billions of new consumers. So it offers massive growth opportunities for merchants around the world. How can we expand payment options to unlock that growth? Well, that's what we're going to be discussing today with Gustavo Ruiz Moya, CEO of SafetyPay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, there's a lot of people who can't pay with their debit cards and credit cards online. Why is that?
Think about a consumer that goes into a travel agency online or an airline, and they go through the whole process of making the reservation, inputting their family names, and so on in order to reserve the airline tickets. Once they get to the checkout, they have to input the information with regards to their credit card. And that imposes a challenge for the end consumer because they might not feel secure. The information that they might have to input is not as clear as you might think. Even if you have a credit card, you might not be able to complete the transaction. And if you don't have other means of payment, then all the effort inputted into making the reservation will be lost.
How much business is lost by merchants who don't accept alternative methods of payment?
Just to give you an idea, 3 billion people worldwide do not have credit cards. 2 billion people don't even have a bank account. If you look at Latin America today, e-commerce represents $109 billion in terms of sales. Potential for growth in the next 4 to 5 years is close to 200 million in sales. So you're basically stepping out if you don't include alternative payment methods, because alternative payment methods today represent close to 38% of total sales.
What payment system do we need to allow everyone access to the online marketplace?
We built 2 solutions. One was to provide access to bank customers to be able to pay through a bank transfer and buy goods over the internet without compromising financial information. The second means of payment was cash payments by issuing a voucher. What we built as a solution is a solution that allows you to deposit or transfer, which actually confirms your transfer online on a real-time basis. Hence, the merchant immediately liberates or sends the airplane ticket you just bought or sends the goods and services that you've just ordered in a very simple, seamless fashion.
How does SafetyPay help? If I'm a merchant, how do we work together?
SafetyPay, it's an API that provides access to multiple distribution channels. So you can connect through our APIs to perform e-commerce sales. We have apps to perform mobile sales. And we also have services that you can connect to where you can actually do call center sales.
How does that help me accept payment from unbanked customers?
People who are not banked will call on a service from an Uber Eats or a Rappi. You have a delivery guy taking the product that you as a customer have requested, and the customer wants to pay in cash. The delivery person can actually deposit the full amount that he's collected for several orders, and we reconcile that in conjunction with the orders made so that the merchant is actually reconciling all the services provided. I've already mentioned customers that go in, try to make a purchase with a credit card, and the card gets declined. Once the card gets declined, what we've done with the merchants is we've established means through which we communicate directly to the merchant. We provide either the alternative to do a bank transfer, or we issue a voucher for the consumer to pay in cash. And what that has helped airlines and or travel agencies is recover close to 40% of those lost transactions. So it's a very efficient mean, not only to do direct sales, but it's also a very efficient mean to recover sales when the consumer tries to pay with another product.
How does SafetyPay contribute to cross-border regulatory compliance?
In Europe, we have a money remitter license that allows us to transact within the whole of the European Union. And then in the different markets like the US, we have a money transmitter license or money service business license. We've also built a treasury capability that allows us to transfer funds in and out of market to be able not only to hedge our positions, but to cover our compromises with merchants, given the fact that we are enabling payment in local currency to pay for foreign currency on certain services or goods that are being rendered by the merchants. So the combined approach of a strong governance process, internal audit, internal control, external audit has helped us basically build a very strong infrastructure with a good ERP and all the controls in place to make the company operational and compliant.
Well, that all sounds really, really interesting. Gustavo Ruiz Moya from SafetyPay, thank you very much.
Thank you.